Or do we want that gravel to then go back? This is the issue. I suppose this is where applied logistics would come in useful, but I can't get into applied logistics yet until I've got the ability to be able to do all of this sort of stuff that I'm doing right now. So, I don't want the gravel to be coming out of there and going into the compressor. I want it to be going straight into here and just making stuff for me. I don't think I want anything at this moment in time, so we're going to take that off. Eventually we will want that, and it will be... We can't do it like that. Let's take this off. Put the compressor there, because then it'll be going into our pulverizer. Then into the redstone furnace. Like that. Like, it's very, very similar to the setup that we've already got on this side. The problem is that we're not going to be having a chest. We're going to have a full-on one of these small storage crates on this side, right there, and that's going to be where all of our stuff comes out. The other machines that we've got the magma crucible, of course, and we've got the fluid transposer. We can put them next to each other. I've just got to sort this out again because they're all on the wrong side again now, because we've actually got some space for these things. So we want to output, on that side. When we've messed around with this, we then want to input on this side. Brilliant. That's done. Compactor, I'm going to put on this side again because we can just output straight back into this small storage crate, so that's not a problem. And the induction smelter, should I say, in there with no outputs, no inputs, no anything. Everything should now be working. If we put a laser energy relay, I think we can stick it on the end here. I'm not going to keep it like that, but for the moment, I think that might be the best way of doing it. So we're going to then transfer that to there. I think that will work. It looks like it is. That's got power. That's got power. I think all these had power anyway, previously. So we'll see whether or not this is going to work. Item conduits then. They want to come down from here, very much similar to the setup that we've already had. Put that up from there. And harden servo on there, harden servo on there. We need to blacklist items, of course. But for the moment, I do want a cobblestone generator. But I want to leave that one there and create another one. We can do this. Cobblestone generator then, this one. So compressed, these really easy, guys, really easy. Compressed cobble times 2. And then we need a lava bucket and a water bucket. We've got the water bucket already, so that's good. Have we got any more spare buckets anywhere? If not, we've got plenty of iron. We don't need to mess around too much. Okay. 3 iron. We haven't got plenty of iron, but we certainly will very soon, guys. All of this is going to be perfectly automated, and I cannot wait. So there we've got lava, and we can go ahead and make one of these. We need a bit of glass, which I do have. In fact, I'm going to automatically straight away upgrade this to a tier 2. So there's that. We get the buckets back. Good. Tier 2 with diamond around it. We could go tier 3 with diamonds, sorry, but I'm not going to do that. We haven't got enough diamonds. We haven't got enough stuff to be able to make diamonds with yet. Right, let's go back into here then. And this is going to be ace, guys. The tier 2 is going to go right there. That's then going to hoppered into... Have we got a hopper on us? No. It's going to get hoppered straight into that system. There. Do we have any spare hoppers kicking around? We do. There's 2 there. Lovely. It's just what I like to see. I really need food. That badly. So that's going to hopper straight into there. And there we go. It's banging away. That's what she said. It's banging away. It's making gravel for us, which is fantastic. And we want a way to be able to turn this off. So we're going to put a lever on there. Which, guys, I think we can take this lever now. No, we can't. God damn it. We can get into it from the other side, but still, we might as well just make another lever. It's fine. Not really that much of an issue. Lever. We want a way to be able to turn that hopper off, because eventually we're going to end up with so much gravel in here. It's going to back up. We don't want that. So we can basically do that, and that will stop the hopper in its tracks and stop putting cobblestone into there. It'll stop getting cobblestone out of there as well, actually. So that's not too bad. I'm going to leave it running though for the moment, and we are going to give this a try. I'm going to see. Everything seems to be getting power back into it, which is pretty good. It's got no mesh, now it has. Let's see. Everything does seem to be working quite nicely. How much? And guys, do you know what's the lever for? It's to shut off the hopper, to stop cobblestone going into here, to stop gravel going to, basically. I'm not making any more gravel, because what I'm going to do eventually is take this gravel out and then put it back into here to make sand, and then put the sand back in to make dust. We need more redstone. That's the only way of doing it. So, with a piston sound. Oh, it's here. It's these doors in between. Once I've unlocked 2 areas like this, I can then use the levers to go from place to place. In between is also skystone, which is pretty awesome. And that will allow us to get into the stuff, into applied logistics. What is the limits of this? Is it 1000 RF per tick? Is that what it can actually take out? That's actually using more power than it's creating. No, it's not. It's making more power than it's using. Good. Good, good, good. So all of this seems to be working quite nicely. That, however, is enabled. Good, because I don't want it to be taking anything out of there yet, because I need to blacklist all of this sort of stuff that's coming in. So is there a lever to get to a far away from a mob farm? No, because I haven't unlocked that place yet. Blacklist, then we want to blacklist coal, we want to blacklist lapis, all of them. We don't want them going into there. It would be nice actually if we could put them straight into there from here, but without having the Ender IO conduits, it's not going to happen yet. When we've got the Ender IO conduits, guys, oh, it's going to be ledge. I'm going to love it. Look at all this stuff here. But I'm waiting for the diamond parts, and I'm waiting for something else that comes from gravel. So I'm going to keep sifting gravel until I can find out what it is that I'm missing. Okay, the next thing on the list then is the bonsai pot. I don't need to be subsidising that power anymore. So the hopping bonsai pot is going to go back on top of here with the dirt in it and with that in it as well. So we can get some more apples, so we can get some more food, basically. And of course wood. Wood is also a good thing to get. It's very slow. Right, let's shove some of this stuff back that we don't need. I'll take that with me. I'll take that with me as well. We don't need the coal generator anymore, subsidising any sort of power. There we go. So I'm going to take all of this because that came from the exit of it. Oh, look at that. We've got so much space now. It's great. That place needs what? What place needs what? Oh, to get to Ender IO, do you mean? It needs something called a pick of choice, which we can get eventually by going through these sorts of quests that we're doing right now. Have we got apples coming through here yet? No, because that's not even grown once. It's not even grown a single time. Come on. Give me an apple. Ah, that's poor. These chests will be eventually replaced as well with applied logistics. Okay, with that now in mind, I can move some of this other stuff. The igneous extruder can be moved. Let's take that now. The aqueous accumulator can also be moved, I would like to say. I don't think that the water is being used for anything. So the couple of buckets that we've got here, let me go ahead and grab these and grab that. Okay, that can be moved, so that's nice. Let's get rid of some of these. Nice. Beautiful. Time to clean up, guys. This is what it is. Cleaning time. So the igneous extruder needs both, in fact, lasers. I think you can get item lasers and fluid lasers. You can. This is beautiful. Right, we can also, with this in mind, I am now going to come out of here and I'm going to grab myself the atomic reconstructor. Where did I put it? Am I blind? Yes, I put it back there, didn't I? I could put the atomic reconstructor in the room at the end there, but I may as well just use it like this. So I don't think I want another energy laser just yet, but we can always craft some more. That's not an issue. Oh, fluid laser. Nice. Because what we can do is zap lava around as well. And that is going to create us... Because we can move this setup into that room. And then this central room can be just like... Maybe a bit of applied energistics or something like that. We've got more space now, basically. This is so much better. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right, the igneous extruder then. It takes both lava and water to make other stuff. I don't necessarily need it. And it doesn't require power either. If you notice. It doesn't require power. I don't necessarily need it at this moment in time. The same with the aqueous accumulator. And I do need that though. So we are going to put that one down. And I'm probably going to put it in this side room here. Because it's probably going to be a good idea to place it in here. Can the sedimentary rocks augment be useful though? Sedimentary rocks? Sedimentary... I don't think it's in here. There's nothing there saying anything to do with sedimentary. It might be like an add-on for a different sort of mod. Maybe? The aqueous accumulator. I'm going to shove there. I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to put that there. So now we've still got access to unlimited water, basically. Which is good. Oh, I'm starving again, guys. Right, I really need to sort out this food situation. This is terrible. Have I got any more apples? I do. I have one single apple to my name. That'll get me out of hunger, I suppose. Just means I can move lava around now without actually using these fluid ducts. Because these laser relays are amazing. They are really, really good. And will certainly help me out. Right, this will start making a load more food, more than I can eat. So that's good. That's going to be awesome. And a load more wood than I can ever use. I'm liking this process that's going on here. Okay, we've got emerald nuggets now. We've got a diamond nugget as well. We can stick them on the servo. And I don't think there's anything else that comes from gravel. So the uses in a sieve with the diamond. Yes, they're the only things that I cannot use for that, basically. So that can now, they can all go into there. We will eventually upgrade this servo because this is not going to be used anywhere near to the maximum capacity. I need to move stuff quicker, basically. So the servos, I'm going to need to... I cannot increase the stack size to more than 16, but it should be okay. They're going to get pumped down, and we're going to ignore that as well. So they will get... Oh, that's not actually got any power going to it. Okay. Well, we need some more flux ducts then. Flux ducts. Leadstone, flux ducts. 6, 2, and a glass. I've just come out of there when I should... All my stuff's in there. 6. Oh, must have moved them. 2, and 1 piece of glass. Did I put it in here? I did. Okay, this will be enough for the moment. Oh, it's 6 redstone. Jeez. Nice. That'll be enough then. And let's Oh, you are kidding me. I'm going to have to go in behind the back here. Into that. It's not too bad anyway. I wouldn't worry too much about this sort of... about this place. We've got another one over there. We've got another one on every side of this. So eventually, when we open one of the sides, we've got something somewhere where we can use as a mob spawner. I'm not too bothered about it at the moment. Everything we can usually get from everywhere else anyway, so we shouldn't be... I'm not bothered about it, guys. I'm really not that fussed about having a mob spawner at this moment in time. But everything's looking okay. We've got that. We've got enough gravel going through here now, which is awesome. All that's filled up with cobble. Whoops. I did not mean to do that. Nice. Well, we've made some real good progress today. Don't forget, guys, I cannot stream past 8 o'clock. I've got to go out and get the missus from work. But I've got a little bit of time left to be able to get some of this fluid laser relay set up as well, because that's going to be really, really useful. Because eventually what we're going to have is this setup will be moved because I want to get more. I want to get more lava. I want to get more of these magmatic dynamos. I want to get just more, basically. It'll also be very useful, actually, to get this sort of system that we've got here. Oh, here we go, guys. I've got an idea. I have an idea. I made an anvil as well at some point. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I did make an anvil. I'm going to make, probably in this room actually, the ability to make endstone. So in here, we're going to have our hopper right there. We're going to have the stone barrel above that. We're going to have a hopper going into there like this. And then, of course, we don't really need it on top of... We don't really need a chest on top of there. But on this side, the fluid laser relay is going to be on there. Oh, you know what's coming, guys. And then on this side, right there, is the fluid laser relay. So, we should be able to go bang, come over to here, bang. Oh, yes. I'm getting excited now, guys. I am getting excited. We've got lasers running everywhere, basically, but we've got more space. We've got so much more space now to be able to do something with this. Also, what I'm probably going to do, and I may do this. Oh, the thing is, I've got a problem now. I want to be able to make dirt, like, relatively easily. We compost it, basically. It might be worth. And bear with me here, guys. I'm going to make some more energy relays. Energy laser relays. They are just amazing. But I need more redstone to be able to do this. Yeah, we certainly don't have enough at this moment. I'm going to change something. I'm going to get some item relays. Item laser relays. What we're going to do is get the item laser relays, relaying all of these oak leaves that we're getting into a composter, so I can get as much dirt as I physically want. And we can start then sieving that dirt in one of these to be able to get another one of the ancient spores, because I don't think I've got another one left. I don't think there is another one kicking around. It's a shame, but I don't think there is. Because we're going to need one. I'm going to move this entire setup, I think, into that room. And have witch water being pumped out of these wooden barrels into a tank. So we've got as much witch water as we physically need. Maybe even set up a complete setup of getting soul sand. That's the one. I'm trying to remember all this bloody word. Honestly, guys, I'm getting old. I really am getting just ancient. Have we got any more apples? Oh, we have. Oh, this is going to be great, guys. This is going to be great. I've got a mushroom growing on there. And here we go. I mean, we cannot ask for a better setup than what we've currently got. The only thing is, eventually what I want to do is get an item pipe, one of these things, coming out of here and then into here. That's what I want to do. And have it input all of the stuff into here. But that's enough gravel for the moment. I'll let that cobblestone... In fact, will I let that cobblestone run through? Yeah, I'll let that cobblestone run through. Then we'll go give it into sand. Then we'll do it into dust. And then we'll put the dust all the way through that. Is there a way of making this faster? Apart from getting... Oh, can I do it, actually? Hammer. You can. There's a compressed one. We need steel, though. Induction smelter is pulverized coal and iron. Okay, this is doable. I think we need a compressed diamond hammer, though, in it to for it to work, because this one only worked with a diamond one. I think we do, which is a shame. But that would yield more quicker, basically. We'll get there. We will certainly get there. Right, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to do it like this, guys. I'm going to put a gravel in there and get that going. I'm going to put gravel in here and get some more items coming through. Nice. We're making good improvements, and I'm really, really happy about where we've got so far. Oh, we've got the igneous extruder here that I haven't done anything with yet. We'll stick it back in there. Okay, let's go through some of the quests then, see what we can do in the time being. Basic machines, of course we can make the power furnace and the crusher. We don't need to because we've already got that one. But what would be interesting, guys, and something I may do, is get the double crusher, which will quadruple our ore. I think it will quadruple our ores. Is that right? The double crusher? Or does that basically crush two things at once? I think it crushes two things at once. There might be a slight chance. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Let's get some more apples down as next. We're nearly full of food now, guys. And we're always going to be. Oh, here we go, look. Another apple. That'll do us. We'll get full of that. So what can we do with this one then? The Empowerer. That's what we was working towards. Empowerer. This thing. We need this. We need quartz. Which I think we can only get blocks of quartz from nether quartz, which means we've got to sieve a load of soul sand. The only issue is making soul sand is not easy. However, with Britannia... Oh, here we go, look. We can actually do sand with soul sand. 20,000 RF, but it will do it all in one. So if we say, for example, go over here like this, chuck all that on Fluor, give that a blast. There we go. We haven't got enough power in there, apparently, to be able to do it all at once. Lovely. 15 soul sand. Now we can sieve that very easily down to make... Oh, hang on a minute. Uses. Sieve. String mesh. String mesh for nether wart. I'm not bothered about that yet. Flint stiffened mesh. Okay, so we've got the right mesh in there. It's not the best because we could be using... I think we can use iron, actually. Let me get rid of this. Can we use iron as well? Yes, we can. We actually get a better chance. And of course, diamond, you will get aimed up with a better... Oh, we can get a gas tier from that as well. We don't have enough diamonds, though. But I do have an iron stiffened mesh somewhere floating around. There it is. And it's a better chance, so we may as well do it through here. To be able to get more of this. But we're going to need a lot of this, guys. We're going to need a lot of this. Which is why I've put a load of thing going through. It's just a shame I don't have enough diamonds. That's what we're stuck on. Diamonds. Because what I want to do, eventually, is have a system that has quite a few auto hammerers. And what this system is, guys, is you've got one hammer that will make you as much gravel as you want. In fact, hang on a minute. Am I doing this completely and utterly the wrong way around? Because I believe we can make sand in a pulverizer by pulverizing down cobble. We can. And it gives us gravel and sand. Well, guys, I know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to want another pulverizer. Or am I? Am I just going to want to leave that as is? Okay, let's put that on high so nothing's going to come into here now. Let's go ahead and configure all of that. No, let's let it output the rest of that first. You can make sand in an igneous extruder. Oh, Shadow Warrior, I think you may have just solved my entire issue. The igneous extruder, then. We can make these fluid. I'm going to take that one off. I'm going to leave that one on there. We're going to take that one off there. We're going to get the igneous extruder. And we're going to make sand this way, because that is what's going to help us out more than the other thing at the moment. Where is it? There it is. And we want water going into here as well. Actually, I do believe. Okay, so we want to take all them off. I'll have one going into the top. So we are going to wrench that there. Wrench that there. We're going to want another actual fluid laser relay to be able to relay water. And I'm going to want more laser relays to be able to relay it properly. Oh. Might need the augment though. Let's have a look. Sand. It doesn't. Oh, here we go. Look. Oh no. It's a clastic deposition. Okay, so yeah, it is. You get the clastic deposition, which is a bit of water and a bit of lava. In fact, it uses no lava. It just needs water putting into it. With that in mind, I am going to do something else here. I don't need another one of these, actually. I should be able to use the same one. The augment... that's alright, we can do the augment... you know what I'm trying to say. We can do the hardening kit, it's fine. But what we can do is come around here, and I'm going to want to output to the top here. So we can do this and this. The relays aren't part of the same network. The stored relay isn't the same type or doesn't exist anymore. Or is too far away. That is not too far away, is it? Do I need two? Do we really need another one? And the augment needed the Zafir dust. Well, let's have a look. Plastic. Deposition. Oh. Erothium dust. Yeah, we can't get this. God damn it. We can't get this. It's back to what I was doing, guys. All this time. So we'll put that on high. We will take off everything we have, and we can just go like this and shove it in the pulverizer, and we get sand that way. So I'm not too fussed. Just one bucket of lava. Yeah, we could change it around. I still need the plastic deposition anyway, so it really makes no difference. It really makes, and I can't make that. I can't make it. It's a shame, but what can we do? I want to upgrade this pulverizer. This needs to be done. Upgrade. Requires tier immediately preceding. So I think it's that. Invar, 4 Invar, 1 bronze gear. Invar. I think we can make Invar now, can't we? In the induction smelter. We can. It's 1 nickel, 2 iron, obviously. 2 iron. So we're going to put 4 and 1 nickel. We're going to put 2. Not in the compactor, but the induction smelter. Let's take that off. 2 of that and 4 of that. Can't make doll or pyrothium. Not yet. I don't want to do the doll methods of anything yet until I've got some more space. That's the biggest issue that we're on about, that we're facing here. 3 copper. So I'm going to do 6 and 1 tin. I'm going to do 2. And that'll make bronze. And I'm miles away from the... I'm just scooting myself along. Don't mind me. 2 redstones. I want to upgrade the speed of this pulverizer because it's absolutely ridiculously slow. Let's we're going to stick an upgrade kit on here. It does mean that we're making more power, but it means that we're going faster with this sort of stuff, and that means, of course, that we are getting more stuff quicker. I would say the biggest issue is lack of armour. As the blaze thingy spawns nearby, think that's the one that you're unable to hit stuff though. That's fine. I can sort armour out in the future, but the main thing, like I said, for me at the moment, is getting everything together. We need getting everything automated. Automation for me is key, and I really want to get automation going. I'm going to make a crafting table for in here. Right, I will be ending the stream soon, actually, because I didn't realise the time. But hardened upgrade kit on the pulverizer, please. Thank you. We can now put some augments in here. And augmentations. Auxiliary sieve. What's that? Increases the chances of a secondary output. I'm not bothered about that. Reception coil. Increases machines processing speed. Increases power usage, but it also increases speed. Additional energy is required. So we need this. 4 gold. Right, so I need 5 gold. And 2 redstone. Could do with moving this entire thing into here if we're going to be doing it like this. There we go. That should increase the speed. And it is. Brilliant. That's what I like to see. We're getting a secondary output of that. Oh, a good amount of diamond from there as well, which is nice. We've got the sand. We've got gravel. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shove that sand back into there. We're going to make a load of dust. I'm going to put that through the sieve here. I'm going to get a load more redstone, and it's going to be great. Unfortunately, guys, that is all I've got time for today in today's stream. I said I could only do a couple of hours, which is a shame. I would like to continue on with this. I would like to do quite a few hours of this. I feel that we've got somewhere. We've taken the next level step here. We've taken the next level step. With these laser relays, it's made things so much easier for us. It really has. Made it so much easier. And eventually we're going to have a full setup. I know, I am loving it as well, Headwound. Absolutely loving it. We're making good steps, and I think it's a good pack to stream, because there's constantly stuff that's happening. There's constantly stuff that's changing, and I do hope that you guys are enjoying it. But that's going to be it for the end of today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed it. You will see these videos come out on YouTube at some point in the future. I believe I'm too far behind at the moment. It's kind of catching up with itself, especially over the next couple of weeks. Don't forget, next week, unfortunately, I will not be able to stream. Somebody is on a holiday. I don't know if I've got one of the. I don't know if I've got one of my kids overnight on that particular day. But it is half term. I can't guarantee it. Make sure that you follow me on Twitter. Make sure that you're following me on here as well on Twitch. You'll get a notification when I do go live. I may be back next week for this pack, but I certainly won't be back for the next week's Tuesday pack, which is the SevTech. That one will not happen because somebody is off at that particular point. So I'm going to go, guys, because I've got to pick the other half up. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, been Toffman as always. Stay safe, guys.